Okay, let's take a look at excuse me, number 9, where we're going to find the equation of the tangent line to f of x, which equals 3 sine of x divided by x at x equals pi over 2. So notice that we're trying to find the tangent line. So we're going to set up our equation, and we'll do that over here on the side, where we have to use y minus y1 equals m times x minus x sub 1, and we have to find out, of course, our y sub 1 is going to be original function at pi over 2 radians, and so let's figure out that real quick. So we have f at pi over 2, so that's going to equal to 3 times sine of pi over 2 divided by pi over 2, because x is on the bottom. And remember, from the sine of pi over 2 is just equal to 1. And so we have 3 times pi over 2, and if we multiply by the reciprocal of the bottom part of this fraction, we have that's equal to 6 over pi. So that is our value for this, 6 over pi, and we can leave it just like this.
No doggy.
Okay. And our slope is just going to be the derivative at pi over 2, so we're going to leave that blank for right now, and we're going to fill in x minus pi over 2. And we'll come back and fill that last part in once we calculate it. So, with that being written, we can go ahead and take the derivative. Okay. So we have 3 of sine of x over x, and we're going to take the derivative of that. So the derivative is equal to, well, lucky for us, there is no chain rule on this one, so we're just going to have to identify this as f, and the bottom function is g. So let's just put this together. The derivative of f is going to be 3 cosine of x, and the derivative of g is just going to equal 1. So recall, this is just a quotient rule, so we have f prime g minus f g prime over g squared, and that would equal 3 cosine of x times x minus 3 sine of x, and the derivative of g is just 1, so that doesn't change anything, all over x squared. So now our job is to evaluate that derivative at pi over 2. So at pi over 2 we have 3 cosine of pi over 2 times this x, which is also pi over 2, minus 3 sine of pi over 2, all over the quantity pi over 2 squared. Alright, now let's see. Well, hopefully you remember that the cosine of pi over 2 is equal to 0. So this whole thing goes to 0. So you have 3 times 0 times pi over 2, which is equal to 0. And then we have minus, and whoa, sorry about that. And then we have let's go back over there. We have the fact that sine of pi over 2 is equal to 1. So the rest of that is just a negative 3 times 1. So the numerator is just going to be negative 3. And then on the bottom, if we, pardon me for doing this, but if we square that out, we have pi squared over 4. So the denominator is pi squared over 4. And simplifying this whole thing, we would get negative 3 over pi squared. And if we multiply by the reciprocal, that 4 is going to come up to the top. And so the slope of this tangent line is going to be negative 12 over pi squared. So that's just going to go into our slope right here. Negative 12 over pi squared. Okay, sorry for the sloppy handwriting on this. Hopefully this makes a little bit of sense, and we certainly didn't have to use the chain rule, which made it a little bit easier.